The film starts with a town where everyone was celebrating Christmas. Here, a man is called to work by his boss. His boss's name was Henry. Actually, his boss Henry was very serious about work, and he wanted to build a mall in this town. For this purpose, he bought all the houses here except one. The house belonged to an old man, and it was very important to buy it. So, Henry goes to the old man's house with the man who was his worker. Both the old man and the old man refused to sell their house. But the old man refused by saying that his whole family has been living here for years. After me, I want to leave this house for my grandson. Hearing this, Henry and his worker leave from here. The old man's granddaughter also goes to her friend's house, whose name was Vinny. After her departure, when the old man was alone, the door was knocked. But suddenly, an angel-like killer named Angel comes out of the snowman. He attacks the old man, who is wearing white clothes and a mask. He lays him down and removes his throw A8 with a knife. His blood started flowing quickly, and he dies on the spot. When the old man's granddaughter comes to her friend Vinny's house, she goes to both the parties. Here, it is found that Vinny is the daughter of the same worker whom Henry took with him to the old man's house. Then, Vinny sees a girl sitting at a distance who is looking very sad. No one was talking to her. The girl's name was Bernie. Vinny waves hello to that girl. Then Vinny's brother also comes to the party. But after a while, he goes behind the trees to spend time with his friend. But suddenly, he hears a strange noise. Because Angel Killer had come here, both of them leave from here. Vinny's friend also takes her to the side to spend time with her friend. But she saw that my friend's mouth was bleeding. Seeing this, she gets scared and moves back. She saw that Angel has put a big candy cane in my friend's neck. Angel's mouth was bleeding, and she dies like this. Seeing this, Vinny's friend got very scared. To save her life, she quickly ran away from here. By then, Angel had also come here, who also starts running after her. He tries to catch her and kill her with a knife. But because of his rescue, the knife got stuck on her arm, and she falls on the bridge. Then Angel goes down the bridge to kill her and started attacking her from there. But she somehow saved herself and reached out of the screaming party house. Her hands were covered in blood. She starts knocking on the door and asks to open it quickly. Everyone's eyes are out. Before she could open the door, Angel comes and stabs her in the stomach. Even after doing this, she did not stop. Repeatedly attacks her with a knife. Seeing this, everyone gets very scared. But Vinny courageously opened the door to save her friend and came out. But by then, it was too late. Her friend had died. And now suddenly, Angel comes and catches Vinny. He also started trying to kill him with a knife. But while saving himself, Vinny's camera breaks. She punches Angel's face and runs towards the jungle. Coming to the jungle, she hides behind a tree. Angel also followed her and came here. He quickly finds Vinny. Before that, he attacks him with a knife. Here, Vinny's brother comes, pushes Angel, and drops him to the side. And now he starts fighting with Angel. Angel kicks Vinny's brother hard and drops him to the side. But somehow he manages to control himself, and these two siblings start running away from here. But Angel was very clever. He catches Vinny's brother and starts trying to attack him again with a knife. But at the right time, Vinny puts an electric current on Angel, with which he started suffering. He falls there, and this is how he dies. When Vinny removes Angel's mask and sees, she finds out that this is my dad's boss, Annie Henry, with which everyone feels a big shock. The story from here was shown directly after a year, where Vinny's brother now helps him in his dad's business. But Vinny had not yet come out of that incident. She still remembers her friend. Then she got a message that the university where he had filled the form for admission, he has been rejected, which increases Vinny's sadness. One day, when she was going on the road, she meets Henry's brother. He catches Vinny and gets very angry at him. Then he started threatening that you killed my brother. Now see, I will take revenge for his death from you. After a while, Vinny got a message from his friend who tells him to come to the Christmas party. So she also leaves immediately, where her friend starts making excuses. And her friend says that we belong to each other. And this has been going on for the past year. But now I am happy that everyone has come to know. Hearing this, Vinny felt very bad, and she leaves the party. To make a turn, she stood on a bridge. Then suddenly, she sees a strange kind of shining light in the sky. She was very surprised. She was sad. So she was also thinking that I wish I was not born. As soon as she thought so much, that light suddenly disappeared from there. The whole town's light also goes away. Suddenly, she sees a man in pain because he had a knife in his eye. Actually, no one else but the angel had killed him. Seeing this, Vinny got very scared. She runs away from there quickly and comes near a car. She breaks the glass of the car and tries to call the police through its radio. But then Henry's brother came here, who had now become a police. But surprised, he did not recognize Vinny here. That who is he? Vinny also does not understand anything. But Henry's brother tells that the angel is killing people. Hearing this, Vinny got confused that how can this be? How is the angel alive? I killed him last year. She started trying to tell this to Henry's brother. But then Henry comes here. That is the angel. Vinny is very surprised to see him alive. And he also comforts her as if he is her great sympathizer. Seeing all this, Vinny somehow manages herself. But after a while, she ran away and came to her house. But the strange thing was that no one recognized her even when she reached there. So now, seeing all this, Vinny realized that I was not born in this world. Because seeing that light, what she thought that I wish I was not born, that thing was true. Which also made it clear that if she was not born, then obviously she did not kill the angel either. She starts running here and there in deep thought. She noticed that there is a curfew in the whole city. Henry's pictures were also posted everywhere because he had become the mayor of the town. After that, Henry also built that shopping mall, which he wanted to make. After that, Vinny goes to a Christmas party. She goes to a room where she sees pictures of the last year's party, out of which Vinny's picture disappears. This was proving that she really did not come to this world. Now, two friends are shown standing outside. Giving a chance, the angel comes and tries to kill the boy with his axe. The boy lies with his children, picks up everything, and starts killing the angel. But nothing happens to him. And now, when the boy tries to run away from here, he sees that the main gate is locked. The angel catches him and attacks him with an axe. Then the boy also throws the pot towards the angel and kills him. And he tries to go back inside the house to the party. But the door was locked. The music was so loud that no one could hear his voice. Meanwhile, the angel reached him. He attacks him with an axe and kills him. He keeps hitting him again and again, which spills blood everywhere. After a while, the boy's friend came out. Seeing her friend's severed head lying on the snow, she gets very scared and starts screaming. Now Vinny watches the news on TV, where it was said that the angel had killed many people. Seeing this, she tells the people that in such a troubled environment, they should not sit quietly. In fact, everyone should think about their own safety. Saying this, she takes Bernie with her and leaves. These two now come to Bernie's house, where Vinny finds out that Bernie is also keeping an eye on the killer like me. She tells him that all the children who have been killed, their mom and dad used to do business. The sorrow of the children's death destroyed them all. As a result, Henry gradually became the sole owner of the whole town. But suddenly, the angel breaks the window and goes inside. Seeing him, both the girls started going out quickly. But the angel was standing at the door, who stops him and catches Vinny. Before he could do anything to him, Vinny removes his arm and pushes him on the table. And these two girls quickly run out of here. Now suddenly, the same shining light begins to be seen in the sky, which Vinny had seen before. Seeing that, Bernie tells Vinny that it is not an ordinary thing to see this light from here. There must be a message hidden behind it. After that, these two come out of here and come to the movie theater. In the morning, these two see a lot of notes on which the stories of that light shining in the sky were written. After reading them, both were convinced that this is the reason for Vinny's coming to this world. But soon, this light is going to fade away, so Vinny will have to return to his world as soon as possible. Otherwise, he will remain stuck here forever. After a little more investigation, both the girls found out that once again, Vinny will have to kill Henry. After doing that, she can go from here. But for that, Vinny needed the help of a person who was very close to him. So these two went to Vinny's house. But his dad refuses to recognize Vinny and closes the door. Now, Vinny's aunt comes out. Then, talking to him, Vinny tells some secret of the house that only his family knew. That's why she takes him inside. Then, talking to him, Vinny tells some secret of the house that only his family knew. That's why she takes him inside. When she saw that my dad is very sad about my brother's death, she tells her dad that he is her brother's friend. And she started telling some old things to her dad, which made his dad smile. But when she said that Henry had killed him, his dad was furious. So they take him out of the house because Henry was their friend. But now, suddenly, Angel enters the house. He first strangled Vinny's mother and killed her. After that, Angel stabs Bernie's arm and tears his arm. She got scared, but still, she runs upstairs. Here, Vinny gets a photo frame from which she attacks Angel. Because he was standing on the stairs, he started dangling. He falls down the stairs and falls unconscious. Now here, Bernie and Vinny's aunt easily jump over him and go to the other side. But when it's Vinny's turn, instead of going that way, she picks up Angel's knife. But before killing Angel, she removes her mask. She found out that Angel is no one else but